Join me on an epic Ironman adventure where we try to accomplish everything this game has to offer, and without the use of any guides or any help whatsoever. This is Bald and Blind. What's going on, guys? Salam, welcome back. Let's just go over our progress so far really quick. So in terms of completing all the free quests, we currently have 12 out of the 22 quests completed. And then in terms of understanding all the free skills and getting them to level 15, we don't have any skills that we've done that for yet, but hoping to cross some off our list soon. So let's look for our next quest that we can do. Shield of Arrav. No requirements. Recommended level 10 combat. We have that. Can start this quest by talking to Reldo in the Varrock Palace Library. Okay, there it is. Let's head over there. Alright, let's talk to Reldo. Look around for a book called The Shield of Arrav. You'll find a quest in there. Okay, well, good thing we're in a library, which is absolutely packed with books. So, let's look for this book. Sounds like what we're looking for. Let's read it. Our 13th quest, Shield of Arrav. The prized piece of the Varrock Museum, the shield that once belonged to the great hero Arrav, was stolen from the museum many years ago during the rule of the current king's father. Nobody has been able to recover the shield yet, so let's see if we can find it and get it back. So basically, a long time ago there was a hero named Arrav who defended the town of Avaraka against the zombie hordes of the Majorat. The shield was in the museum for over 150 years, and then the Phoenix gang stole it, and the king put a reward of 1200 gold to whoever returns it. There was then a dispute within the Phoenix gang, and a group of them split off and became the Black Arm gang, and I'm guessing now we need to find this shield and return it. So let's talk to Reldo and see if he can help us out in any way. Do you know where I can find the Phoenix gang or the Black Arm gang? Barake, the fur trader in the market, has had connections with the Phoenix gang. And the Black Arm gang? Okay, let's put this in our notes actually. Black Arm gang, there are rumors that they are based in the southwest corner of the city. Charlie the Tramp might be able to tell you more. Okay, so I guess we'll start with the Phoenix gang, since that was the gang that stole the shield originally. And then Black Arm gang was just a split off of the Phoenix gang. So we'll start with that, which he said we need to talk to Barake, the fur trader. I guess this is the market. I see a bunch of stalls over here. Fur stall. Okay, there he is. Can you tell me where I can find the Phoenix gang? I don't think he'll just straight up tell us, but maybe. Of course, if I was, say, 20 coins richer, I may happen to be more inclined to take that sort of risk. I'd like to be 20 coins richer too. Obviously that didn't work. Let's just give him his stupid coins. Okay, to get to the gang hideout, head to the southern gates of the city, and then head down to the alleyway past the Blue Moon Inn. Okay, we know where that is, Blue Moon Inn. We needed that for, what was it? Pirate's Treasure. Down there you'll find a building owned by the VTAM Corporation. That's where you'll find the Phoenix gang. Alright, let's go look for the VTAM Corporation. I wonder if this is where the VTAM Corporation is. Only authorized person of the VTAM Corporation out loud. How do I get a job with the VTAM Corporation? What if I just tell them I know who you are? Let's try. The Phoenix gang. Don't kill me, please. No, this is a legitimate business run by legitimate individuals. Supposing we were this crime gang, what would you want with us? I'd like to offer you my services. The Phoenix gang doesn't let people join just like that. First, you need to prove your loyalty. Okay, so the Black Arm gang is meeting with a contact called Johnny the Beard in the Blue Moon Inn. He has some intelligence for them, so we need to find a way to get that from him and bring it back to the not Phoenix gang, the very legitimate VTAM Corporation. Oh, well, that's easy. Johnny the Beard. Can we talk to him? Whatever you want, I'm not interested. He said he's a mass murderer, but he's only level 2. I'd smoke this guy. Can I just kill him? Or maybe just hurt him, and then he'll, or scare him, and then he'll give us the information. Let's see. Oh. Well, okay, I guess that works. Let's read the report. So this intelligence report is just basically saying there's an archaeologist with mining equipment around the statue outside of the city, and that maybe there's a hidden treasure that they're looking for or something. Wait, did he just come back? Do you not learn your lesson, old man? Let's go give this to Straven. Welcome to the Phoenix gang. I'm Straven, one of the gang leaders. You're gonna have access to our hideout and our weapons supply depot. And the depot is 2 doors down from here. You'll need this key to get in. I've heard you got some cool treasures, yeah? Candlesticks were quite a challenge to get out of the palace. Shield of Arrav? We stole that years and years ago. So you do have it. A few years ago there was a big fight within the gang and the shield got broken in half as a result. They took 1/2 of the shield with them. Ah, shit. Now I have to go to the Black Arm gang and get the other half. Let's see if we can find their half of the shield. Okay, I wonder where the other half is. Are they just gonna let me walk out? With the shield? Half a shield? See you, idiots. Another beekeeper. Absolutely, I will help you. Please. Yes! There we go, beekeeper's legs. And another lamp. 3 collection log items obtained. He's set to talk to Charlie the Tramp, who is this way. I'm looking for the Black Arm Gang. Rumor has it they have headquarters down this alleyway. Think they'd let me join? No, you're a collaborator with the Phoenix Gang. Your best bet would probably be to find someone who isn't a member of the Phoenix Gang and get them to infiltrate the ranks of the Black Arm Gang. Plenty of other adventurers about besides yourself. I'm sure if you asked one of them nicely, they would help you. Wait, does he literally mean like other players in the game? This says to take the shield half to the Varrock Museum to see if it's genuine, so let's do that first. Maybe we don't need to do this Black Arm Gang crap. I don't see anything on the map labeled as a museum, so maybe Reldo or whatever his... Reldo? Yeah. Maybe Reldo can tell us. Probably head over to the museum so they can verify the authenticity of this half. There's some buildings that look like they could be a museum, but nothing's really labeled. There's quest icons all over the place though. Maybe I'll just look in the quest journal. Maybe there's a hint for one of these quests. I'm not really sure. Other than that, I guess I'll just have to walk around the city until I find a museum. Bon Voyage quest. Let's just try this quest. Bon Voyage quest. Let's see. Got this quest by talking to... in the museum. Perfect. So this is the museum then. I wish it would say that. Half the shield. I obtained this half from the Phoenix Gang. The Black Arm Gang might have the other half. So I'll be rewarded for recovering half of the shield. Raid the reward is for the recovery of the full shield. However, what I'll do is write you out 2 half certificates. If another adventurer returns the other shield half, I'll do the same for them. The 2 of you can then swap one of the half certificates to make a full one each. Take it to the king, he'll grant you your reward. Okay, so this is definitely sounding like we actually need another player to join the Black Arm Gang and then do the same thing we just did, and then they swap. We swap 1 half certificates each to make a full one. Give the shield after the curator, he gives you 2 half certificates. Although your account is restricted from trading, you can still give this item to another player by using it on them. Okay, yeah, so there you go, it just spelled it out for us. It definitely needs to be another player. Okay, well that sucks. I feel like I could, if I just walk around asking somebody if they can join the Black Arm Gang or something and give us a half certificate. I kind of feel like I'm breaking one of my rules by doing that though, because I said that I would try to do everything without any help, and then finding a player and then having them do the other half of this quest is literally getting help, because I'm essentially only doing half of the quest. Like, we've only done half of this quest literally, so the other half of the quest another player would do. Or wait, we could just do the other half of the quest. You know what, I think that might be the most fair thing or right thing to do in my scenario. I think I will make another account. Did this quest have any requirements? Okay, no requirements, so I can make another account and just come over here to Varrock, join the Black Arm Gang. I know it says recommended 10 combat, but hopefully that was just for the Johnny the Beard fight. Hopefully there's not a fight on the other side, on the other half of this quest. Yeah, so I'll make that account, run over here, start this quest, and get the other half, and then trade it with myself. I think that is the most fair thing to do without breaking my rule where I said no help. So, let's go make another account. Alright, so our other account is Bald Habibi, so this one will be Blind Habibi. So now we are Bald and Blind Habibis. We'll just blast through this tutorial real quick. I feel like a loser, but I just added myself as a friend. You know what? We are gonna make this one an Iron Man. Not being able to use a bank sounds absolutely terrible. But I guess, why not? It's not really gonna affect Shield of Arrav, but just in case we ever do want to try Ultimate Iron Man. Alright, off we go. Okay, so we started the quest again, and now we are on the way to talk to, what was his name? That tramp? Charlie. For him to tell us where the Black Arm Gang is. Down this alleyway, yep. Okay. Find a lady down there called Katrine. It's the only building here. I've heard you're the Black Arm Gang. I want to become a member of your gang. I may have a solution, actually. You may have heard of the Phoenix Gang. Yeah, actually my other account is part of that gang. I hear they have a very nice weapons stash not too far from there. Ask that tramp outside, I'm sure he'll know more. We don't need to ask the tramp because right here, when we joined the Phoenix Gang, we were told the weapons depot is 2 doors down from the VTM Corporation. So let's head over there and get these crossbows. What she wants us to get 2 crossbows, and they're going to commit a murder with one of the crossbows, and then use the other crossbow planted in somebody's house who's not cooperating with them to frame him for the murder. He said 2 doors down from here, so 1, 2. We already went here actually when we were looking for the VTM. I think 1, 2, this one maybe. Locked. How do I? Oh, hold on. I think we got a key when we joined the Phoenix gang from the other account, right? Let's log out and check. Yep, here we go. We do have the key. Weapon store key. Perfect. We can't trade though, we're an Iron Man. Oh wait, for these certificates, it literally says right here, you can still give this item to another player by using it on them. So maybe we can do the same thing with the key. You can still give this item to another player by using it on them. Exactly. Same thing as the certificate. Beautiful. Can I log into 2 accounts at the same time? Oh! My other account's getting attacked by this mugger. Hold on. Someone else is fighting that. Oh, I can't help him. Bro, buzz off. Idiot. Hey, look, we're twins. That's nice. Wait, is this against the rules? Pretty sure I remember way back in the day when I used to play, logging into multiple accounts was against the rules. I hope I'm not breaking any rules by doing this, but I really don't know what else to do though. If I'm breaking any rules, please forgive me. It's not intentional. Let's use this key. Drop your key for blind highway to take, yes. Okay, here we go. Our twin dropped us the weapon store key. Perfect. Oh shoot. Alright, so what do we need to do? We need to steal 2 crossbows. Oh look, there's crossbows on the ground right there. That's kind of scary. Let's go get these crossbows. Oh shoot. It's not working! Oh no. Okay, that sucks. It's level 23. I mean, we definitely can't fight him. Can our twin just kill him for us, and then we can steal the crossbows, maybe? Because I mean, if that's not possible, then we're only level 3 combat, and that guy's level, what was he, level 23? Yeah, this guy's level 23, and we're just level 3. I don't even know if our other account can even kill him, but definitely has a better chance than this account. Yeah. Let's see if that's even possible. Let's see if we can help our other account. Oh, we need a key. Oh, shoot. Can we get another key, maybe? I'm afraid I lost the key you gave me. Yes. We don't want that key falling into the wrong hands. Yeah, we don't want that. Have this spare, but don't lose it this time. Perfect. I think this might work, but that weapons master who's guarding the crossbows is a member of the Phoenix gang, which we are too, so it might not even let us fight him, because we're in the same gang. Or you know what? Maybe as we're fighting him, he'll be distracted, and our other account can go pick up the crossbows. Maybe. Or maybe I can talk to him. I need a weapon or 2, please. Feel free to look around. Can I just take them? Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought I was onto something, because he said feel free to look around. Let's put on the helmet. Okay, let's go. Bismillah. Okay. Now can we switch to the other account? Grab him. Stop, thief. So I know you guys can't see what's happening, but on the other account when I try to pick up the crossbows, the weapons master is still saying stop, thief, and it's not letting me pick him up. So I think we do have to kill him. Let's eat some food. Wow, he's nowhere near dead. 13 out of 20? Jeez. Level 9 defense. We might have to run in a second. Oh, I'm out of here. Please. Oh my god. Oh my god, we are so lucky he didn't hit another 3. That was terrifying. Oh, I probably shouldn't have stuck around that long. Yeah, sorry twin, I failed you. So we got him down to, I forgot how much health he had. Well, we went through, what? We went through 10 sardines. So I think we might need a full inventory of food. Maybe some armor though. We have no body armor, nothing on our body, nothing on our legs. But I think a full inventory of food will do the job, honestly. Let's go check the bank. Okay, we have more food, but it's not enough for a full inventory, so we're gonna have to go fish some more. But I'm gonna write these in my notes, actually. Sardines, they heal 4, and herring heals 5. We're definitely gonna try to bring maybe a full inventory of herring. Let's see if there's something better we can fish, though. Okay, we have anchovies at 15. Okay. The only thing I found was anchovies at level 15, which like we said, one of our goals is to reach level 15 in every skill and learn about them. We already learned a lot about fishing, I feel like. I think that's good. But we still need to get to level 15. So I think we might as well, while we're fishing for herring, and then we'll just switch to anchovies for even better food. So let's go fish sardines and herring to level 15, and then switch to anchovies with a small fishing net. So I actually had a dream about a clue scroll. Yeah, I like the clue scroll. I like puzzles like that. They're fun. And I'm weird. Anyway, and I got an anagram that I could not solve, and it took forever. So that made me think that we should probably add on here in our notes the anagram that we did solve, so that if we get that anagram again or any other anagram, then we can easily know the solution. We don't need to solve it every single time. Pretty sure it was in bar, Brian, in Port Sarum. Level 14 fishing. You know what? Actually, something else I'm gonna do is all the way down here. We're just gonna write the names of any NPCs that we meet or talk to or even see just out in the world. I don't think that's a bad idea. Who else do we know? Aggie, Draenor, Witch. Who else do we know? Once I fill up this inventory, I'll run around Draenor Village to see any other NPCs, write their names down over here, and then as we go along doing quests, we'll just keep adding names of NPCs to that list. So that way, for future anagrams, that'll help, and then also if we need to find a certain NPC for whatever reason, then we'll know where they are. Let's see what this friendly forester is doing, actually, because there's a shop option. This is interesting. Forestry. Okay, so he said we should come back and talk to him when we can fell a mighty oak. Oak trees are level 15, so I guess once we reach level 15 woodcutting, we'll come back and talk to him. Okay, so we got a nice little list going here of NPCs. I think I just about put down everybody that's in Draenor, and then we'll just add people as we go on. Level 15 fishing. We reached our goal level 15. I think maybe we're gonna go try to fish some anchovies right here with the net. I'm assuming it's here, because we can use a net over here to catch shrimp. Maybe that'll help us with this fight for Shield of Arrav. Alright, got the net. So let's fish just an inventory of anchovies, and then we'll see how much they heal compared to the sardines and the herring that we have. Level 16 fishing. And I think we've learned a sufficient amount to say that we now understand the fishing skill. So I think we can cross that one off our list. So let's cook all our food now. Level 4 fire making. Alright, bismillah. Level 10 cooking. Level 11 cooking. Can now make chili con carne. Oh, interesting. Level 12 cooking. Level 13 cooking. Can now cook scrambled eggs. Wow, there is absolutely a lot of content in this cooking skill. Level 14 cooking. Alright, we're all done cooking now. Okay, so our health is full, so we need to go take some damage somewhere. But let's see how much shrimp heal, because we don't have that in our notes. Not really relevant, but why not? And anchovies. My prediction is this is going to be 3, and this is going to be 6, which is 1 more than herring. That would make sense. I think that's good enough. So let's add it to our notes. Shrimp heal 3. Makes sense. Anchovies heal 1. Wait. What the f? Wait, this doesn't even make any sense. Shrimp level 1, anchovies 15. Okay. It heals less than shrimp? I don't think it's right. Maybe it's a mistake right here. So let's see. So we have 9 health. Let's eat this. 10. Wow, it really is 1. Ya Allah, that is stupid. Well, anchovies are a waste of time. Make sure to put that here. Heals 1 exclamation mark. There. I'm just gonna finish up the fishing bait that we have. Since the anchovies were a flop, to get some more herring hopefully. So we can have a sufficient amount of food to hopefully not fail in that boss fight again. Level 5 fire making. Level 15 cooking. Alright, I think we're ready to go. We have our weapon store key, and then all the herring we have, then the rest is just sardines. Hopefully this should be plenty, I am really hoping. So let's go get our twin accounts out there, and let's get this going to get the crossbows for the other account. Like I said, we're going to keep a list of all the NPCs, so we just added Professor Audenstein and Veronica to our list. Alright, we added these 2 NPCs. I like his name, Sir Kitbreaker, it's funny. And we added a whole bunch in Barbarian Village. Let's get out of here before Juliet's dad kills us. What is this? Quizmaster? Sure. 1,000 coins or a mystery box? 1,000's a lot. But the mystery box could be anything. It could even be 1,000 coins, so I gotta go with the mystery box. Oh, it's on the ground, okay. Let's open it. Steel plate body. Wow, that should help with the fight too. Look at all these defensive bonuses it has. It has negative attack bonuses. Oh, magic and range, okay. This fight should be easy now. I probably won't even need all this food anymore. Okay, our NPC list is getting huge. So, I think I'm gonna put this in another notepad or something more organized than this, where I can bold certain things or underline just to make it cleaner. I'll still keep the notes in here, but I'm also going to put them in another notepad for myself. That's just easier to look through. But anyway, let's get on with Shield of Arrav. Alright, we have our twin right here ready to go. Let's go upstairs. Stand over here right over these crossbows. Alright, I think this fight should be easy this time. We got this steel plate body upgrade just in time. We have a whole bunch of food. Where is he? Weapons Master, where are you? There he is. Of course, this is all under the assumption that this strategy is actually even going to work. What I'm worried about is that it's going to make our other account, the member of the Black Arm Gang, actually kill Weapons Master. After we kill him, I'm worried that it might not let the other account even pick up the crossbow for whatever reason. And that would suck because then we would have to train up the combat stats and get upgrades and everything on that other account just to do this fight. So hopefully this works. Fingers crossed. Bismillah ya Rabb. Inshallah. Alright, almost dead. Let's switch to the other account. I think we're safe. Eat this food. Switch to the other account. Pick up the crossbow. Nice! Yes! It worked! Yes, 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 yes. That is amazing. Yes! Wow. Oh god, it worked. Alhamdulillah. Okay, let's get out of here. We didn't use nearly as much food as I thought we were going to, so seems like this is a pretty decent upgrade. Anyway, let's get back onto our other account and finish the Black Arm Gang part of the quest. Alright, so now let's go give these crossbows to what's-her-face. We got your 2 crossbows. Well done, consider yourself a member of the Black Arm Gang. Let's look for the other half of the shield now. Why is it in a cupboard instead of being in one of these chests? Whatever, I wonder where the other half is. We already know where the other half is. Got the other half of the certificate. So let's log on to the primary account now and get this over there so that we can finish the quest. Now let's go get it. What's up, twin? There it is. I might as well give myself that other one too on that other account. Why not? Do we just combine these now? Alright, let's claim our reward. Half of the reward. I mean, I guess that's fair. Very nice. Quest number 13 complete. And all we got was some coins. That's fine though. Alright, with that done, before we get to our next quest, I would like to cross 2 more things off our list. We already have level 15 cooking, so I think we should go talk to the cooking tutor to learn everything there is to know about cooking, because there's a lot of content here. So let's see what the cooking tutor has to say, and then we can cross this skill off of our list. Even though over here it tells you how to make each thing like bread. It literally tells you exactly how to make bread, how to make a pie, how to make a stew, how to make pizza, cakes, wine. It's all written right here, which is good, but we'll still talk to the cooking tutor anyway, in case there's anything not here. And then I would also like to speak to combat tutors, learn about all these different skills and ranged and magic, and then once these get to level 15, they will also be crossed off our list. Let's talk to the cooking tutor and learn everything there is to know about cooking. Well, that's good to know. Apparently, if we use the range that belongs to the cook in Lumbridge Castle, we burn even less. So that's good to know. We'll start cooking on there from now on. Food burns more frequently on a fire. Wow. Whoops. I think I've cooked just about everything on a fire. I don't understand this. So for baked potatoes, he's saying you need a lot of ingredients, such as butter and vegetables, but you'll find it hard to acquire the ingredients. Then he doesn't even say how to. I'm guessing maybe that means you have to be a member to do it. Maybe we'll come back and talk to him when we have membership and he'll tell us about how to get butter. Okay, I think I figured out how to make butter. It says milk can be churned into cream, then into butter, then into cheese. So I'm guessing you just use milk in a churn. It says members only, but at least we know now. And we took a whole bunch of notes right here. We can cross cooking off of our list. So I was walking around Lumbridge and just adding NPCs to our list. I noticed this Ironman tutor that I hadn't noticed before, so let's talk to him and see if he has anything useful for us about Ironman mode. Wait, what is this? He can provide us with armor? Wait, what? Okay, that's awesome. I wish I had spoken to him before. Okay, so this plate body is worse than the steel one that we have, but at least we have some legs now. We didn't have any before. And this helmet has better defensive bonuses than what we're wearing, so this matches, but this is better. Here are the combat tutors, range, magic, and melee. So let's speak to them. Okay, that was useful. So for melee, we learned accurate, obviously more accurate, aggressive, harder hits, defensive, yes, learned all this. Daggers are good for stabbing, sword slashing, maces crushing, battle axes are powerful. I don't know what he means by that, but that's what he said. And he said different monsters are weak to different things, different styles, I mean. And then he mentioned the wilderness. And then our combat level minus wilderness level is the lowest level that can attack us, and then plus for highest level. And he also mentioned skill capes. When you get 99 on a skill, you get a skill cape, like the one he's wearing. Well, she didn't really teach us much about magic, other than what we already know is how to cast spells, which we learned on the tutorial. And I was not expecting to learn about how to make runes, and how to locate the altars using the talisman, and then what to do, and then also about making tiaras, where we can bind the talisman into the tiara to save an inventory space. Anyway, on to ranged. So she told us there's an archery shop in Varrock. She told us about the attack styles for range, self-explanatory. And then she taught us about the fletching skill, which is a members only skill. But we took some notes about that anyway for whenever we do get membership. She also had an option when we were talking to her that we toggled on, that she said if we pick up arrows and things off the ground, they will automatically get equipped if it matches what we already have equipped in our quiver. That seems useful, instead of going to the inventory. And we claimed the bow and arrows, so that's good. Anyway, with that done, let's look for our next quest that we can do. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Bald and Blind. Please leave me feedback on what you all thought of the video. Your feedback is extremely valuable and appreciated. There's still so much to come and I'm so excited for what's ahead of us. We're just getting started, but let's find out just how much we can accomplish on Bald and Blind. See you guys on the next episode.